Hello everyone, Spider Guy here. So I'm going to be talking about the widow species of the United States. In order from, well, the first thing I'm going to be talking, the first spider I'm going to be talking about isn't a widow, but this video is about widows, so I probably should include it. So the order's going to be false widow, southern black widow, northern black widow, western black widow, brown widow, and then the red widow. Alright, so first I'm going to be talking about the false widow, or Statoda nobilis. Sorry if I pronounced the name wrong, I probably did. Okay, so first of all, this isn't really a widow species, but I probably should include it since many people kind of confuse with widows. So the main difference about them from widows is they don't have the red hourglass underneath. They're also not as dangerous as a real widow. You could find them, well, not in winter, but you could find them basically everywhere. So like you could find them in your house, outside. Like it doesn't really matter where you are, you could probably find one. They belong to the cobweb spiders. I don't know how to pronounce the thing. I think it's like Theriidae. I don't remember though. And then they have, also an interesting fact, if you get bitten by them, you could also get sick. So that, you could get sick for a few days. So they count as medically significant, but not as bad as other spider species. And because of this, their bite, the venom in their bite, I keep stuttering. The anti-venom of the black widow actually works on their bites. So it's pretty interesting. Okay, so the next one I'm going to be talking about is probably the least dangerous spider on this list besides the false widow, and is the only true black widow. And is the first black widow on this list. Okay, so what I'm going to be talking about is the southern black widow, or Latrodectus mactans. An interesting fact about this is the first widow to ever be described, and all black widows used to be classified as the southern black widow. So that's pretty interesting, well, if you think it's interesting. But another thing is their appearance is a black body. They have a red hourglass underneath on the bottom of their abdomen, and they have red spots on top of the abdomen. They are medically significant, but they're probably like the least dangerous widow spider in North America. So, yeah. And another fun fact is no one has died from a southern black widow bite in America. And southern black widows are the most venomous black widow in America. Okay. Now we're going to be moving on to the northern black widow, or Latrodectus variolis. I think I pronounced that wrong. But, okay, sorry for stuttering, but they are the biggest spider, not the biggest spider, they're the biggest black widow in the USA. Their appearance is, they have a black body with a red hourglass that's actually split in half, sometimes it's it's a normal hourglass with like a hole in the middle, or it's like two lines, like two red lines. It's like an orangish reddish color, and sometimes they have a large stripe like the redback spider in Australia going across the abdomen, which they're not redback spiders, but they have it. And sometimes that red stripe is cut up into as it gets towards the middle of the abdomen, it cuts off into little splotches. And this spider is more medically significant than the southern black widow. So the same effect. So if you want to search it up, I forgot to do some more research about that. I kind of did this kind of early. I'm kind of rushing this video, but if you want to search up the effects of the southern black widow, it's the northern black widow has those same effects, but it's worse than that. And they're about, I think they're somewhere around five times the strength. Their venom's about 5 times the strength of a rattlesnake bite. Okay. The next spider that I'm going to be talking about is the western black widow, or Latrodectus hesperus. Probably pronounced that wrong. Please correct me in the comments if I did. This widow has the biggest range of any widow spiders in the USA. This is also the deadliest widow spider in the USA, with a bite 10 times the venom of a rattlesnake. Their appearance is a blackish brownish body with a red hourglass underneath. So that's basically all I have to say about the western black widow, or Latrodectus hesperus. The next one I'm going to be talking about on this list is the brown widow, or Latrodectus geometrix, and this spider is not the brown recluse. I'm not talking about that. It's actually a different species. You can look it up if you don't know about it. This spider is invasive and is native to Africa, but it's invasive to America, and you should probably kill it if you find it, because it's not really that good for the environment, and it's actually like invasive. One of the reasons why you should not let it live if you see one is because this is not the main reason, but it hunts and kills native widows, which can displace other wild species like birds and possibly other mammals in the USA. This spider's appearance is a brown body with an orange hourglass, a light brown abdomen with dark brown stripes going across the abdomen. This spider has spiky egg sacs and is most common in Florida, which you could also find it in a few other parts of the USA. Like California is also another common place to find it. But Florida is probably the most common place you're going to find it, besides its native habitat. Okay, so last but not least is the red widow, or Latrodectus bishopi. This is one of the rarest spiders in the entire world. Lives exclusively in Florida, and the venom strength of it is unknown, since there's been very, very few cases of people being bitten by the spider, so because of how rare it is. This spider may also cause everlasting effects. And the appearance for this spider is a red cephalothorax, or the head, with a black abdomen with red spots outlined in white. So yeah, thank you for watching the video. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.